All right. Welcome to Jen's Awesome Show. I am here with Ben, and we're going to talk about the Uplift and Minecraft.
Yeah.
So, you're a Minecraft server admin.
Yeah.
How do you become a Minecraft server admin?
Good question, actually. I think just through years of experience in Minecraft, running your own servers definitely helps, and having friends who are, have done the same thing and just sort of building knowledge off just having fun with it. And I think that's pretty much as far as it goes as being a system admin. It's nothing to, it's not something you go, oh yes, I really want to do this. It's something you do as a hobby, and you kind of build on it, and then you start to build that knowledge, and then you start to enjoy it. So
Well, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
So, what kind of language does Minecraft speak?
Java.
Okay, so it is Java.
Yeah.
Okay, that's been a question at my house lately. Is well, what is Minecraft? So,
Yeah.
how do you successfully learn Java? Do you have to go to school for it, or is it something you can do at home? Or
I've never actually gone to school to learn Java. Like, I don't really do the sort of development side. I do
yeah,
more like the plugin and configuration side. I've got friends who do the plugin side, like actually developing the plugins themselves. You know, I've seen some of the code and stuff. Some of it I can kind of understand, but a lot of it's just like jargon. I'm just like, it's one of those things. If you really want to get into Java, it can be easy if you've got a coding background already, or it can be really difficult just because it's a lot of work, a lot of going back and forth, a lot of trial and error. So, yeah.
Well, let's. I have more questions, but somebody brought something up in the comments here.
Yeah.
People want to be playing in the Uplift on their consoles. Is there any chance that might be on the horizon?
I don't know as far as right now. Obviously, the server is currently on Java Edition, not Bedrock. I don't know what the plans are as far as expanding it to Bedrock Edition for Xbox, PS4, and mobile. I have to talk to Nick, to think about that, and also Corey, and see what their plans are. I don't know entirely what their massive plan is at the moment, but I guess we can leave that in the works, and it could maybe be a possibility in the future.
Is it possible? Like, is it something that can actually be?
It would have to be a separate server.
Okay.
Now, I've not looked into too much of how you would link the two. I don't know if it's possible, but I know you can run a separate server, possibly with the same sort of things on there, the same design, same idea, on a separate server in Bedrock. That's possible.
Okay. Cool. Well, that's good to know. So a bit of a change of topic here. How did you discover NFTs?
Well, purely through Michael, or Beast. He was the one who got me involved in the whole project itself. He was the one who introduced me. He was the one that sort of broke down what was going on, and he was the one who got me, into the job as a system admin, really. So yeah, I gotta thank him for that.
Okay. And then from there, how did you hear about the Uplift?
Through Corey. So Michael introduced me to Corey. We sort of talked very briefly on Telegram, and he helped me straight into an interview, and that's how I sort of learned about the Uplift.
Excellent.
So
okay.
It was pretty douche, and
yeah, sounds like it.
Fun.
Excellent. So it's pretty new to you still, but what is the Uplift to you?
The Uplift is, I'm gonna put it as like a community, right? Of people who are passionate about Minecraft and passionate about, cryptocurrencies and all sort of new modern technologies and innovative things to make almost like a new entire sort of game realm, if you want to call it. It's an entirely new idea. I think just the idea itself and the possibilities are going to go huge. I think it's going to be a really, really cool project. So, yeah.
Okay. And so then we know you do server admin. Who are you to the Uplift?
Well, that's a hard question. How would you? Who am I to the Uplift? I I don't know. I don't know if
Well,
I can answer that.
we can rephrase it. Who do you want to be?
I want to be someone who can help pretty much anyone on the server with regards to any problem, any question. I want to be able to answer that confidently and get it done as fast as possible. Just know these things.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to, in a sense, I want to be the best system admin there is.
That's fantastic. I think everybody would agree to that. Is there anything that the citizens of the Uplift world can do that would make your life easier?
Ooh, that's a good one. I'd have to think about that. There's a lot of things it could be. That is a really good question. What would make it easier? I think I'll have to come back to that. I'll have to think for that question.
Okay, that's fine. Let's change that up a bit. I learned recently that you do beatboxing. How did you get started in that?
Yes. Okay. I want to know how we found out doing that. I wonder if that's someone that was in the call with us when I did that. I started off in school beatboxing, just as sort of like a hobby. I kind of watched a little bit on YouTube and I thought it was pretty cool. There was a guy in the same year as me who did the same thing, beatboxing. He used to do like battles and stuff in school, and it kind of just built from there. You know, watching YouTube, learning new sounds, and building sort of my knowledge of beatboxing. And it just kind of went from there. When I learned to play drums, when I wasn't at the drums, I'd read the sheet music, or rather than just like, trying to play it out loud, I'd just be like, I just read the sheet music and almost play the sounds with my lips. So yeah, that's how I got into it and kind of continued doing it for a number of years.
That's fun. Do you perform at all?
No,
Okay.
Just purely hobby. Purely hobby.
Excellent. So are you someone we could call on for collaborations if we ever need a beatboxer?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, this is good to know. Do you happen to know how to make any chicken beats?
Chicken beats.
Mm-hmm. Something along those lines.
That would. I could probably think of a way of doing it. You'd have to give me a bit of time, and I could probably practice.
Okay. Just curious. I happen to know some chicken people who might be in the meme party department. Maybe looking for some collaboration. If you could make a really big mess with no repercussions, no budget, no cleanup, no responsibility, what would you do and why?
A big mess. Ooh. Oh, that's a really good question, actually.
Yeah, and it's so wide open.
I think just for the sake of not having a budget and being able to do it, I think I'd destroy something really expensive. Just do like power, like a massive mansion and some yachts or something, and just some C4 explosive and just boom, and see it all go up. I think that'd be really, really cool to watch.
That would be fun, definitely. So, what's the most interesting place you've ever visited?
Sri Lanka. I went to Sri Lanka a good couple of years ago now. Never been to sort of that sort of side of the world before. Really, really good eye opener. Just the culture there, everyone's so nice. The food's amazing, and it's just sort of the day-to-day activities that people do, like paper and stuff. They make a lot of paper from elephant dung. They recycle the dung to make paper. Like it's crazy. And these giant tea plantations and stuff, and it's probably the best cup of tea I ever had. Actually, was from Sri Lanka. So it was really interesting to learn about sort of the culture, because obviously it's a massive difference from the UK and a lot of other places as well. So yeah, it's definitely like a culture shock, but in a good way. So.
Neat. So thinking about that experience, what's the next development that's sort of coming up in terms of bringing real world experiences like your travel experiences into the Uplift world?
Ooh.
How do we do that?
Very good one. I think, as far as bringing sort of a culture into Minecraft, different cultures, I think it might do to do with sort of adding items, adding possibly like custom enchants and stuff like that. I think the best way, I think off the top of my head to do that is probably maybe custom biomes as well, to know that that's possible. I've done that in the past. We could probably change how Minecraft looks in certain areas. That's very doable. It just takes a lot of work.
I believe it.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to do it.
That's nifty. I didn't know you could do custom biomes.
Yeah.
So you could pick, a couple flowers and a couple trees and some things.
You can have different color. You can have different color trees, different shaped trees. It's obviously not like a vanilla thing. It's obviously plugins and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's very doable. You can have different terrain types, the way the terrain's shaped, what spawns in those terrains, like different buildings, and loads of different possibilities. With custom biomes, it just takes a long time to set up.
That's pretty cool. Okay. I had no idea that existed.
Yeah.
Without giving away any spoilers or anything like that, what's something that's coming up that you know of in the Uplift world that you're really excited about? It's hard without giving anything away.
I think I can give away one word. I can say the word. Nemesis.
Yes.
That's going to be really cool.
Yes.
Obviously, spoken to Nick about it, and the idea is it's really cool.
Yeah, I think that's going to be fun. Yeah, there's not a lot I can ask about that without giving it away, though, so I'll just put that one aside. Is there anyone that you want to meet in the Uplift world? If you're wandering around one day and you happen to meet somebody, who do you want to meet? Michael.
I've never actually met him in person. I know where he lives. I was speaking to him quite often. I've known him for quite a few years. And obviously he's done a lot for me in the past sort of couple of months. And he's a really great guy. And I think that's the first person on my list I want to meet.
Okay. Well, I'm making myself some notes here. So, getting back to, is there anything that you can come up with that the citizens of the Uplift can do to make your life easier?
Yeah. I think with regards to questions with linking your account to the game to be whitelisted and be able to obviously build in your plots, just double check you got everything correct. If it doesn't work the first time, give it like 5 minutes and try it again. Because sometimes you have that, it's like a couple of errors, and sometimes it doesn't always go in your favor. Give that a try. If it doesn't work after like maybe 2 or 3 tries, then yeah, sure, right a second over, and I'll try and solve that. As far as questions go, I think that's the main one. I think obviously there's a lot of new players to Minecraft and stuff.
Yeah.
That are on the Uplift server, and I understand that they may have some maybe simple questions for me, but are difficult for them. So yeah, I think that's the only question really that comes to mind.
Okay. Excellent. Well, I don't have any more questions. Do you have any questions for me? Or anything we didn't cover that you really want to talk about?
Well, that is good. I don't think I've got any right this second.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's for that, yeah.
Well, that's a nice and easy then. So in closing then, what are you grateful for?
Ooh. I think I said this once already, but the people I've got around me. I wouldn't be where I am today without the people that I've got around me. So yeah.
That is wonderful. I think I'm grateful for summer weather at the moment. It's
I tell
finally
you what,
really nice.
it's really warm today. I'm sweating a bit.
Oh yeah, we're going to be heading there, and my office is in the nice cold basement, so I'm liking that too.
It's 28 degrees in the UK, and for a lot of people, you think, oh, 28 degrees Celsius. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's not that hot. But when you're
it sure
considering
can be.
Wales is usually raining and cold, so
Yes.
28 degrees is pretty warm.
Yeah, well, I think we're looking at 28 today, and then in the 30s in the next couple days. So it's warm.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you very much. I've enjoyed this, and we should talk
Thank
again
you.
in a while and see what's new, what's different, what's changed, all that stuff.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you for
You're
having me.
welcome.